Hi, I just wanted to give a bit of a demo on mixing up herbicides for your project. So today I'm going to do a spray pack mix and also a cut scrape paint or stem injection mix. First thing you got to do is read your label before you get into the herbicides. They all come with a label with lots of details. Next thing, you need to know what you're dealing with, so identify your target weed correctly. There's lots of publications that can help you, and a lot of them have rates that are suggested for the control of those weeds. Today we're going to use glyphosate. There's many brands of that. Metsulfuron methyl, there's many different types of that. We like to add a spray adjuvant or a penetrant in our spray for extra good results with hairy leaves or waxy type leaves that are hard to wet. And we also use a marker dye in our packs to help us see exactly where the herbicide is going. And we're starting with our PPE on. We've got our washable hat, long gloves, and we've also looked at our site and we've decided that for this area we need 10 litres of spray. So it's important to mix up just enough for what you need so you don't have leftovers laying about, because fresh is best when you're using herbicides. So this 10 litre pack, we're going to put 5 litres of water in there so that you don't have concentrates at the bottom of your mix. So it's half full of water. And then we've got our little jug here for measuring up our herbicide. So in this I'm adding a little bit of water to dissolve our metsulfuron in. This one comes in granular form and it's measured by weight. When you buy it, it comes with this measuring little cup, but unfortunately the first measurement on this is 5 grams, and our mix today is 1 gram of metsulfuron in 10 litres of water. So this is a very clumsy amount to deal with. And we've used some fine scales and worked out that a 1/4 teaspoon of the granules is really close to 1 gram. And we've got a kitchen measuring spoon that we use. One of those, 1/4 teaspoon, 1 gram. And to make sure this never comes into your kitchen again and used for food, we're donating this spoon to the cause of herbicide measuring. We leave it in the jar and it can't get mixed up. We've made it a bit ugly and unappetizing so you don't take it into the kitchen. So one of these, half full, full of granules is 1 gram. And we put it in our water to mix up while we're doing the rest of the additives. Put the lids back on them, put them aside. And that one swirls around till it dissolves. It takes a few seconds, so we get that ready in advance. And then we'll get on to our glyphosate. So this mix we're doing, it's 1:75, or it's 150 mils of glyphosate in 10 litres of water. So we're measuring it out nicely at that level. Just get it nice and exact. And we put it into our half tank of water. So that's in there. And then we check on our metsulfuron. You can see it's changed to a milky sort of substance, and that one's important to keep agitated because it will settle over time. And that's why it's good to use the mix up on the day that you prepare it, because it starts to get lose its efficiency or efficacy as it gets older. So they say on the label 2 days for metsulfuron methyl, but it's best to use it in the day you get it. I'll just use this into my glyph measuring, and that'll rinse out the leftover bits of glyph in there, and that can go into our pack. That's gone through. And then we'll add our spray surfactant. This one is a really good one. It helps to penetrate into the plant, and it also helps to spread the herbicide across the leaf, which really enhances your treatment. So this one is 20 mils per 10 litres. I've got a handy squeezy bottle that I can measure out really accurately, and we put that one in our pack on top of there. Seal it up. And then last of all, we add our marker dye. So we like blue in our workplace. There's red ones, there's all sorts of different brands. We like this one because it's low toxicity. It's not going to harm us if we're using it every day, but it's very messy. A little bit goes a long way. So in this 10 litre pack, I'm putting 60 mils, which is quite bright, and it helps me when I'm working with my workmates. I can see where they've sprayed, I can see exactly where I've sprayed, and it works really good. But that is probably the most expensive part of my herbicide. And then we top that up to our 10 litres, being careful not to splash our dye around. Put it on a bit of a level so we can see. It's got marks on the backpack there. And anyway, that we'll fill that up to the 10 litres, and that'll be a great mix, an all-rounder for killing hard to kill weeds, and it'll certainly knock over the easy to kill ones as well. And also think it's important with your backpack to have an adjustable nozzle. That's our 10 litres. I'll put that on. When you buy your sprayer, it often comes with some nozzles, and they're often not exactly what you want to target your spray onto your weed. So I like these ones. They're not very expensive. They're only about $12 or $15, I think, and you can change it from a wide spray to a narrow spray as you require, and make sure you get it on your target.